All right. If you're into conspiracies and you know the patterns, you could see that every single hallmark of a cover-up and a Mossad operation is being indicated with Charlie Kirk's death. And at minimum, a cover-up. So the question is, what other evidence can be gathered? Well, there's evidence everywhere. Literally everywhere you look, there's evidence. But this guy found an interesting way of pinning it down. He decided, let's use Google Trends and see if the name of the shooter comes up. And of course, what do you know? I'll let him show you.
Coming from? Surely not. Surely it's not gonna. So I go back to my notes. And I look at where were the two places that Thomas Matthew Crooks showed up in a Google trend search before the shooting? Well, there's Washington, D.C.
Yep.
At 11 a.m., the day before the Charlie Kirk shooting. And you'll see here where the news finally broke that it was, in fact, Tyler James Robinson.
Yeah.
But notice that. That's weird. That's going to be a recurring theme today. That's weird.
Yeah, it is. Very weird.
You're telling me at 11 a.m., the day before the shooting? Now, keep in mind, Charlie Kirk was assassinated on September 10th. Someone in Washington, D.C. metro area is searching Tyler James Robinson the day before the shooting?
Weird.
Why? You can see clearly when the news broke. Why were they searching the day before?
Okay.
I go back to my notes. I take notes when I do this kind of stuff. Sleuthing around. I go back to my notes. Oh, it wasn't just Washington, D.C. I forgot. It was also Huntsville.
Huntsville. There it is.
Surely not.
Okay. So, he continues and he looks up names like Derek Maxfield. Yes, that Derek Maxfield, the owner of the jet that they say had no suspicious thing going on. Of course, Candace Owens explicitly says that he is a sex trafficker. Anyways, that name is looked up in Washington, D.C., and Huntsville, Alabama, and his jet lands in Provo, Utah, and takes off an hour after the shooting and shuts its radar off after it leaves. Anyways, that name is looked up. There's a bunch of different interesting search trends that you could see indicate that prior to this event, Lance Twiggs, the boyfriend of Tyler James Robinson, all kinds of different evidence indicating we got an intel op. Kids? Yep. We know who did it. We know who did it.